have a dictionary with multiple keys. So actually received this query, if can we have multiple keys in a dictionary? If yes, how? Can you give an example to explain? Yes, I can give you an example to explain. And yes, a dictionary can have multiple keys. Now, multiple keys would mean that instead of using a single key, it will be a composite key. Okay. So for example, let me create a dictionary. So suppose I have this dictionary. Okay. And I'm going to take two keys here. So let's say I'm creating a dictionary for students and subjects. So I'm going to have roll number and subject. Okay. So suppose 1 and the subject would be English, and 2 and the subject would be, suppose it is math. Okay, so here keys are 1 and 2, right? So if I want to access some data, I can use the key, right? If you want to have multiple keys, it's going to be composite key, like you are having more than one key. So for that, we make use of tuples. Okay, and I'll explain why we use tuples. So first I'll show you. So for example, say we want to have, so for example, here we had a dictionary D where keys are 1 and 2, right? Only roll numbers are keys. Now I'm taking another dictionary, let's say Z, and keys would be roll number and name. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a tuple. So it's going to have roll number, let's say it's 1, and name, let's say it's ABC, some name. Okay, and then the subject. Okay, I'm sorry, this is going to be one tuple, and then this is the value, right? And then we're gonna create second key tuple, so 2 and then some random name XYZ and subject. Okay, so in this dictionary, if I want to access an element, I cannot use just one element of the key. Why? Because in this case, key is a tuple. So if I want to access an element, I have to use that specific value. So for example, if I want to access first, I wouldn't say first element, because elements of dictionary are not really ordered. So if I want to access the element where roll number is 1 and name is ABC, I have to give the whole tuple, okay, the whole value, right? And like I said, it can be done using a tuple. And why tuple? Because what is the use of key? We use keys because they are unique and they cannot be modified. Okay, that's the quality of key value pairs, right? Because if keys are easily modified, if you are able to easily modify certain keys, then there is no point of security. You can just modify it and then we will not be able to access that specific value. There is no reliability, right? So keys have to be unique and they should be unmodifiable, right? And this is one of the properties of keys, that you cannot change them, right? And that's how the security dimension works, as I told, right? But if you are using lists or if you are using any other unhashable type, now I hope you understand what is unhashable type, right? So if you are using any unhashable types are usually the types that can be modified, right? Mutable types. So lists, as you know, are mutable, right? So if you're using these types, their values can easily be changed, right? So if 1 and ABC is written as list, it can easily be modified, right? And tuple is hashable, tuple is immutable, and I will try to explain this concept in detail regarding hashable. Why, what is this topic, new topic I believe would be for you, because I haven't talked about it on this channel, hashable. So tuples are immutable or hashable, okay, and it cannot be changed, right? Dictionary, set, and list, these are unhashable, they can be changed. Strings, numbers, and tuples are hashable. Previous types that I spoke of were unhashable, and tuples, including other two types, numbers and strings, are hashable types, right? Previous ones were unhashable. So that's why we are using tuples here, okay, because you cannot modify a tuple. And if you are still not able to understand what is the meaning, like what am I saying, what do I mean when I say you can't modify a tuple, you can go back to the tuple video, right? So yeah, you can have multiple keys in a dictionary, but try using tuple, okay? That way the purpose of key is served in dictionary.